So Mayweather versus Maidana 2 does 900,000 and 925,000 pay-per-view buys. A little bit more than the rematch. It did roughly 25,000 more than the first fight. But this is according to the cable and satellite trackers and stuff like that. It is not official. Showtime declined any number. They said we will not say pay-per-view numbers anymore unless they are earth-shattering numbers or really high numbers. So really, it could be more. It could be less than that. Some people are, I heard, saying it's less than 925,000. But that's another fight with Showtime that is under 1 million. Out of the 4 fights so far that Mayweather's had with Showtime, the Robert Guerrero, the Maidana, and the Maidana rematch, and the Canelo, only one of them made it over 1 million. The Robert Guerrero one made under 900,000, and the first Maidana fight made about almost 900,000. So, and the Canelo was the highest in the court in history with 2.2 mil. So it's pretty crazy how when you look at that. So when you look at that number with Canelo, you just gotta say, like, that is because of Canelo that it got that high. So really, Canelo got more than half, I would say, of the pay-per-view buys. You could say Canelo got actually more buys than Mayweather does when it happened there. But yeah, that's another fight it's a trend now. Pay-per-view buys are going down for Pacquiao and Mayweather, but it's not surprising since people are just streaming it free now these days. And obviously, if Mayweather's your favorite fighter, or if Pacquiao's your favorite fighter, or if Miguel Cotto's your favorite fighter, and you want to support him, you'll buy it. Like, I always buy Manny Pacquiao fights. That's the only pay-per-views I ever buy is Manny Pacquiao fights. I watch everything else free. And another thing is, I don't know how Mayweather got so big anyway. He's a boring-ass fighter, one of the boringest fighters I've seen. I don't know how he makes these numbers, to be honest. But I'd be crazy if I bought one of his fights, to be honest. And I'll only buy him if he fights Pacquiao. And if I buy it, it'll only be because I'm buying it because of Pacquiao. Pacquiao, on the other hand, he's an exciting fighter. It's good. It's a good reason to see why he has high pay-per-view numbers. But Mayweather, he's boring. I don't know how he ever even reached that level. Anyway, I'd like to see if he gets a 1 on his record, how far his stock will drop, because it probably will. But yeah, according to this, 925,000 pay-per-view buys, a little more than the first fight, but still under 1 million. Pacquiao's fight with Timothy Bradley did almost 800,000, so they're pretty much doing the same numbers. Mayweather's doing a little more, but yeah, so if they do fight, the split that Pacquiao agreed to, I think it was 60-40 split, Mayweather should have no problem agreeing to that, because they've both been doing the same numbers, really. Some people are going to say, oh yeah, but the Brandon Rios fight, it only did 450,000 or whatever, half a mil. But that's because it was in China. And yeah, but when Timothy Bradley fight, it was almost 800,000. But these numbers are not confirmed. And some people are saying it's even lower than this. This is a higher number, a higher estimate than it is. It's by the cable companies and stuff that are predicting this number, not Showtime itself. But yes, Showtime will decline any number. They don't want to say anything. So, if you ask me, was it a success? Yeah, it's a success, but compared to Mayweather's previous numbers, it's not a success. It's not over 1 million. So I don't think it's that big of a success, but it's still high numbers compared to any other fighters. Pacquiao and Mayweather far surpass any other fighters in pay-per-view buys. But yeah, so what do you guys think about this? The pay-per-view buys. What did you predict? Is this right? Do you think Do you think this is did you predict this number, or and do you think the number was going to be higher? Let me know in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.